What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow. In case you're new to this series, this is a series of videos when we look at some of the young players on FM20 and we see how the game reckons they're going to develop over the course of the careers on this version of the game. And the many players that you guys give me in the comment sections. Currently, we've got a good list of players to work through, but of course, it's a daily series, so I'll work from my own players as well. I may do some redos actually as well. On some earlier players that I think were really good to see if they've been updated and changed. So if you've got a play you want me to look at, there's certain things you have to do in the comment section. First of all is leave as much info on that player as you possibly can. Name, position, age, club, national, all that stuff. All that stuff makes it very easy to find the player. Second of all, look at the playlist first. Make sure your player's not been done, because there was one comment recently that I think it's Guy made his comment. It's some of it is, guys. I get it. It's hard to maybe. I miss players when I'm looking through the players. Just try and make sure that your player's not been done already, and then whatever. And then so make sure you haven't done already, and then I will reply to your comment as soon as I can with a acknowledgement I've seen the player, and also a update on when the video is going to go live. It's usually the next day it's going to go live. I then inform you that the day before, like, it's going live tomorrow. But I do try. I need to get videos done, sit down, go through comments and reply and work out what's coming out. It's quite complicated. It's not complicated, but it's a bit like brain melting. So today's player is Amine Gouiri. I'm probably ballsing it up completely. A 19-year-old striker from Lyon who's worth £1.5 million, and straight away looks really good, doesn't he, folks? The determination is really high, 15 finishing, 14 composure, good technique, off the ball good, like that in a striker. Not got great pace right now in terms of like upwards of 16, 18, but that will hopefully develop quite quickly. Plays one-on-ones, plays 1-2, sorry. Plays one-on-ones. And then look who wants him. Angers want him on loan. Chelsea want him. Mets want him on loan. City United want him as well. Go to United, mate. Go to United. Again, a guy that I've often get seen in my scouting reports myself, and never really signed him. Contract information, no release clause in there. When he signs contract, 2019 this year. Okay, so bear that in mind. I think if it's based on what I've done in the past with players in League One, is they just really ask for insane money, like, because they're selling the potential, aren't they? So, you know how it works, guys. If you've been here before, first jump, let's go. Well, folks, he's now at Arsenal, and he's definitely a striker, even though there's a hint of areas he can play here. He's now worth £27 million, which is interesting. Finishing up to 16, virtual 16, technical 16, off the ball, and determination the same as well. Pace and strength, solid, liking it. Good agility as well, which I really like as well. He cuts inside from left wing. Let's have a look at his injury record here. We've got one injury for 2 months from a hip injury, which is, apart from that, is pretty much okay for me. Let's have a look how he got on here. So, as you can see here, didn't really play that much at all. £15 million, then £9 million. Excuse me, but hasn't played much. But look at the development. This is the weird one. Usually when they don't play, we don't see anything happening. Oh, but this maybe is just indication that you don't need to play football for a guy to develop. Must be sick at doing training with him. This is kind of thrown me a little bit, because usually when I see lack of games down here, thinking, oh great. But look at him, and the fee as well. He's a bargain. I think, guys, everyone buy this guy. I don't care what Premier League club you're at. If you've got like a spare £30-40 million, get him in, because the fee's cheap. And look at this, is about him playing games. Imagine if you played him a lot more. I think you could be well in it here. So hopefully get some football now. We can see some goals and assist returns. Right, folks, he's still at Arsenal, and it's all relatively the same, apart from the dribbling up to 16 as well. And penalty taking and technique have increased a bit as well, I think. Same player trait. I think the physical attributes are exactly the same as they were earlier. Has he got a contract clause? No, didn't expect one. Injuries. I mean, at a glancing view, nothing really worrying me there massively. Again, it's all down to you guys. You can always make your own judgment on that. So Arsenal, obviously we know they didn't play much. £9 million. What a City smoking. Seriously. First real season he gets more games off the bench, clearly. Got 10 goals total. Then he got no football. This is weird. No football again. What are they doing with him? Seriously. Then 17 goals. This is really throwing me, this. Because looking at the injury record here, there's nothing here to say that he's been out for like long term, for like 2 months, 8 months, 6 months. So why on earth aren't they playing this guy? He's still it's definitely worth signing. He's fantastic. This is his prime stats. Why aren't they playing him? I have no clue. So look at this. We can investigate why they're not playing him. They've got Martinelli up front. I mean, yeah, he's got 20 goals, but this guy would get, if you played him as a regular starter, I reckon 40 goals a season. If he's doing that at this rate of games. Anyway, final jump, let's go. And he's still at Arsenal, and now the composure's caught up with him. Now he's 16, and he's obviously, usually at 32 years old, we start seeing him drop off in their physicals. And to be honest with you, we're not seeing that here. With £34.5 million. Injury record again, let's have a look. I mean, it's a decent list, but I don't think it's anything that's alarming me personally. So let's have a look how we got on. So 17 goals there, then 20 goals. There we go. Like I said, 35 and 20, 29 and 15, 16 and 10. Yeah, 16 again, and then 9. The guy is great, and I don't see a negative in him at all, really. You can maybe argue, I don't know, what is there? Is there a weakness in him here? I mean, dribbling, if I'm trying to figure something. Stamina could be an issue, but again, he's 32. But I think he's worth getting for the money. He's a bargain, I think. And I'm curious to see if you guys have signed him earlier on and played him more than Leon did and Man City and Arsenal, what you've got out of him, because I think he's an absolute fantastic player. And somebody that I think, hopefully, inspires someone to go sign, because I think, I'd love to know, guys, if you guys in the comment section actually have bought a player based on my review. Just curious. I love doing these videos. They're so much fun to do. But I want to know if anyone's signed a player because they were struggling to find somebody, and the review's like, oh, that's the guy I want. That's the guy I'm going to go get. Just curious if that's been the case or not. So thanks for watching, folks. Again, the Ghetto light is on, which is fantastic for recording. It means I can record in the evening, and it means I don't have to worry about the lighting behind me. I think this is better. I prefer it anyway. It means I can record a bit later in the evening. I usually would be able to usually do that. So yeah, thank you for watching, folks. I will see you next episode for another upload. I've got the play already on the way to being simulated. I'll see you next time. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.